Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Veve Bros, the entertainment channel where we talk about all things Veve past, present, and future. But sometimes on Fridays, we have a fun feature. This feature I'm very excited about. We'll get into it more later on. That being said, like the video, subscribe to the channel to support Veve Bros. I'm Grandison Crawford.
And I'm Tony Get the Omi.
Cue the intro. We are back, and as you can see, we've grown the channel some. Appreciate you so much. Definitely subscribe. We love that so much. And this next coming year, there's going to be a ton going on. There's going to be more features. There's going to be more content, and we just want to connect with you as much as we can. So, and with as many people as we can. So, Tony, get the Omi. How you feeling, man?
Man, you know, I had a hard time sleeping last night, man.
Why?
I found out that Ash Ketchum, this is his last season, man.
Rest in power?
This is his last season, man. It's over.
Wow.
Rest in power, Ash Ketchum. I couldn't sleep.
Rest in power, Ash Ketchum. Man, I didn't know that happened to you, bro. Now that I know, bro, are you gonna still go? Are you gonna still play Pokemon Go?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, it's just, you know, it's just
your hero's leaving the season. I mean, this is intense. I mean,
he's leaving he's not gonna be he's done.
He's done. He's retired.
You know what's so dope? I found out, and I this might be a spoiler, but it didn't come out. The season it hasn't started yet, or whatever. The season starts.
You found out the season hasn't started.
January or whatever. But you know what's so crazy? I didn't even think about it. Ash Ketchum is going to meet his dad. And yeah. And I was like, yo, I forgot that this dude ain't never see his dad, bro.
Right, bro. He was just an orphan trying to catch animals.
That's it.
That's all he was doing.
Yo, he's going to meet his dad, bro.
Dude, that's important, man. Especially as a brother, man. Like, meeting your dad, you got to do that at some point.
Bro.
You know?
Bro, that's a fact.
That's the one you really got to catch. Pops.
Yeah, that's the biggest cut. That's funny.
Popsy man, go.
Bro, that is funny, bro. I don't care what nobody say. He said, that's the catch.
Yo, that's the one. So check it out. We got things to definitely be excited about. Rest in power, Ash, once the season is over. But we are about to catch a hot one with this feature. Before we get into that, we're gonna look a little bit. I know that there was
I'm sorry, we're gonna say what's up to the people real quick.
What's up to the people
because they hear straight MCP, baby.
Good morning.
I haven't seen straight MCP in a minute.
No, yeah, he's been
right before Christmas. It's right on time.
Touching grass.
We got G Money in the building. What's up, baby? We got
Money
Base always in the building. Let's go.
The green.
Bam, 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 bam.
She ready.
Bam.
She ready.
Let's go. We got Daniel, son. You already know the God is here. What's up, baby boy? You know, yada. I like your little bark. How you do your little small bark?
That's like a little tiny Yorkie, bro.
We got Dino Langy Ling Ling.
Hey.
Let's go. We got Lil straight from Philly in the building. Let's go, baby. All right, Daniel Marquez. Oh, shucks. Let's go, Daniel. My boy always says Sean. Oh, Sean Grassmick. I never met Sean. What's up, Shiz?
Grassmick, what up?
I like the hat. I like your PFP. It look like you could strum a song. Ooh, do that one more time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Silent Shredder, Sean.
Like that. He said, man, I miss serious grinder on Pokemon Go. Caught over 500,000 Pokemon and was at a level 53 months after announced. Wow.
Damn. You played a game, man. You played a game well.
Damn.
Good Lord.
500,000 Pokemon. That's crazy, bro. You're different, bro. I'm glad you're here, bro. We got a lot to talk about.
I'm glad you stopped. You wouldn't have been here if you kept doing stuff like that.
Lying. God damn.
Lord.
Oh, Christmas trees. Who got the Christmas trees? You got a Christmas tree?
No.
I got this Munchichi. He like, I don't know if y'all know Munchichis, but this is a Munchichi.
You got a Munchichi, bro?
Yeah.
What's the floor price on Munchichi?
Little Munchichi. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
All right, but you said you got some stuff for us, man. What happened, man?
Oh yeah, we got some stuff popping. You know what I mean? The stamps dropped earlier today, and that's cool. We got a little stamp action going on. I didn't go for one. Did you go for any of this?
No, I'm not big on the stamps, to be honest. Like
I mean, $6. That's fine. You know, it's not really a loss that much. But I just,
yeah, I mean, they're pretty clean.
I've been burnt by the UPS. You know what I mean? Like I don't. Like I'm like sometimes you guys.
This not UPS. This not UPS though.
USPS. Yeah, it is.
No, UPS is UPS.
USPS. My bad. Postal Service. You're right. You're right. But sometimes they'll just like not deliver my package, and so I'm like, you know what? No stamps.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
It's yeah.
I know some people stack though.
You got some real stamp collectors, man.
Got some old stamp heads, bro.
Do you like this? Do you like this Christmas stamp drop versus last year one?
What was last year? Yeah. You know, I like this a lot better, but it also feels like an advertisement for stamps.
True.
The other one, like these look like the progressive people. You know, like it's an ad campaign for like stamps. It's Christmas time. Oh, hey, but you know what? Let's skip all this because we ready. We ready for the main event, y'all. We have a special guest. Many of you know him. This is an artist, an entrepreneur. This is somebody who shows up and does what they want. The painting is on the wall. The art is in the digital world. This man right here is our Feature Friday, and we are excited to talk about his KidArcade NFTs. Let's give hands in the comments for Veve Arcade.
In the building. Let's go.
Go. Yes. He diving in, baby. Oh, man, I missed that. We got to bring that back. You always remind us to dive in, bro.
What's good, Arcade, baby?
What's good, yo? What's good?
Yo, you have been making content. You have been out here in the world making art. I saw you, live, in real life, live stream an art sale.
Yeah. That's crazy, right?
At DCon. You know what I mean? We had an art gallery recently, but I really want to dive into how are you? How you doing?
I'm feeling good, man. I think I'm feeling good. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm eating good. I'm loving good. I'm good.
Everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's awesome, man. Well, you know, we want to talk about KidArcade, and kind of what's going on. What is KidArcade? If someone were to pop in right now, what is KidArcade?
KidArcade is I could say it's me, right?
Okay.
It's my I can't say it's me. I believe it's everybody, right? But it's an identity, I believe. It's an identity that it's a character. It's a character.
Right.
And it's many things in a sense, but yeah, it's a character. It's who I am in the digital space.
Yeah.
So what you're seeing right now is not really me.
Right.
This is just a representation of KidArcade.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I hear you out in the streets. And so like it represents you, and you like, because have you made NFTs before?
I have. I made NFTs about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And, I'm an artist. So I paint a lot of paintings. That's what I really did before the digital space. I paint canvases, and I turned them into NFTs, and I had an NFT collection on OpenSea about 2 years ago. But it was it didn't go nowhere. You know, obviously you need to have a community behind you. You need to build, and it needs to be adopted by the masses, because I tried to tell my mom, my sister about it. For them to come on OpenSea was not gonna happen, and it didn't go anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Now what was the theme of that?
It was a graffiti breakdancing. So I grew up being a graffiti artist when I was a kid, and I've been a professional breakdancer my whole life, basically.
Wow.
And because of that, I've always painted dancers with graffiti, with spray cans, and I painted canvases, and I decorated a lot of dance schools in the U.S.
Right.
And that was the type of art I was doing. But the community and the breakdance community doesn't collect artwork, and it really didn't go anywhere in that way. I made I'm one of the only guys in the dance community that actually paints. So it's not a community of people that are used to just buying paintings and stuff. So I really did a lot of work and just it never moved. It never moved. I created the NFTs to try to expand that, but I think I was way too early. We early now, but 2 years ago we were early.
Yeah.
Well, especially if you're dropping it on people who were like in the middle of a headstand and they're just like, I'm not gonna buy art right now, and then you're like NFTs, which is like ultimate art ownership.
Yeah.
Right. Who inspired you in the breakdancing space and also like the art space? Like
I'm not too sure. I can think back of when I was a kid, and the first thing I could remember ever drawing was a Ninja Turtle. I was able to look at the comic, not the comic book, at the coloring book, and I was able to look at it and recreate it. And that's like the first memory I have of art, of me doing any art. And when I was in middle school, maybe like around 11 or 12, this is gonna sound crazy. On a desk, I saw some graffiti written out, and it was a name called Ever, EVER. And as I was just so attracted to the way he did the E's, that I really got into lettering. I really started studying letters. I have really nice script writing. I've always practiced lettering. I've studied lettering in the streets. I watched a lot of graffiti growing up, signs. It was just something that I was really into, and that's really what really kicked off my interest in pursuing art, because I started doing letters on walls and stuff like that growing up. And I think that's really was my gateway towards breaking and doing graffiti and art for a long time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now you have arcade as kind of like your real self, right? Now we're reversing the roles. Your digital self is your real self. How did arcades impact you? Like, were you an arcade kid? Did you have court laundry money at the ready? Like, what were you?
Yeah. Growing up, man, that's one of the reasons I got so involved in Veve, because I was never an Omi guy. I'm not here because of the crypto side of things. I'm here because of the gamification aspect of the space, right? And when I saw these characters, I always thought of Veve as the digital arcade system. Eventually, everybody's going to be playing games on their phones, playing 5 games for $1, $5, just like in real life. When I was a kid, I played arcades all day long, and I'm pretty sure everybody else did.
Right.
I spent time at a family arcade. 7-Elevens used to have arcades back in the days.
Right.
It was
Pizza shops.
Donut shops. Everything had everybody had an arcade, and they brought everybody together, and it was cheap, right? You go out there with $1, you could hang out all day basically and just play a quarter game, and that's really what I saw in Veve, a digital version of that. And, if it's where we think it's gonna go, to where you can own a collectible and people have to rent it to play a game for a few hours, that's where it could be. Like, we're owning the arcade system.
Yeah.
And that's what got me into Veve, is the gaming and the community, right? When I saw the feed on the app was different. I'm just really into community. So yeah. I love arcades, man. It changed my life. I love video games. Gamer,
Yeah, man. What was your first arcade game?
Man, Pac-Man and Galaga, obviously, right?
Bro.
Yeah. But then as I got older, Samurai Showdown was one of the arcades at a 7-Eleven on
Samurai Showdown.
Yeah, Samurai. It was like a Street Fighter, but with samurais and shit.
Yes, I remember.
So I cussed.
Who cares?
Street Fighter, racing games, Excite Bike, all these games that were on arcades back. I'm 40. I'm about to be 41, so that was like really a big deal for us. That was the new technology in the 80s and 90s, right? Kind of like how NFTs are today.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like I'm reliving it. I'm reliving the excitement. It's crazy.
Yeah. If Veve kind of feels like, when you were talking about arcades and things like that, the little claw game where you would go and then you really just hope for something at all. And but imagine that type of game, except instead of a claw hopefully getting something, it's a claw that's dropping you off into a whole new world of of fun and games. So you don't have to worry about picking one thing. You have access to all of the cool things that you like.
Yeah.
That's different. Okay. Now, Arcade, your first NFT project, you said it didn't do as well. Like,
Right.
so now you did a recent VV NFT drop. Now, how was that? Now, how was that for you versus your first NFT drop?
Well, I learned a lot of things through Veve,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just I started the project 2 years ago and I let it go a year into it because nothing happened. Right, I built all the it's all on Ethereum, so I built it. I had a gallery just like Spatial, but back then it was cyber.io, and it was like a spatial type of situation, and I had built a gallery in there, but I didn't have nobody to come check it out, and I didn't really understand Twitter. I wasn't on Twitter at that time. I just got a Twitter this March, and once I got into Veve, and I saw the how it was packaged, right? That's one thing that I picked up. I saw my collectibles do a community drop as well, a community NFT. And when I saw that, I saw what was Veve happening, and I started the channel before I even thought about dropping the NFT again. I wasn't thinking about dropping my own NFT when I started the channel. I started the channel just to talk about collectibles, but it somehow coincided with each other where I was like, oh wow, there's a community behind this, behind me at the moment. Even if it's 10 people watching my live stream, those 10 people are going to support me. It's like, let me create some art for everybody because I am an artist. And doing the Veve collectibles, by the way, those are not for sale. If you guys, anybody trying to buy those are not for sale. Those are just tribute collectibles that I minted for myself. I did give some away the day of the event, and but I have a lot of things planned out for everybody, man. So the collectibles was just one aspect of it. I'm gonna have different types of art shows every month. I'm working on my next collection at the moment that has to do with Veve, but not necessarily a collectible. But yeah, man, I just wanna take. I'm a creative naturally, so I just want to take this to the next level. That I just want to exceed what I did last month, and I almost feel like I can never do that, but I'm gonna somehow make it happen. And
I love that, man. I love that growth. Constant growth, but also balance. I love your excitement, and I love that you go for it, man. When I saw you set down your easel at the Discord, or not the Discord, but the Designer Con first night of that party, I was like, my dude, never give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like never. Like just keep doing you. Jump in there and just start painting in the restaurant. That was badass. So we're looking right now at the KidArcade OpenSea page. His collection is on there. And so explain some of the designs of these.
Okay, so before I started this NFT project, I was doing one-of-one pieces of work. And then I started realizing that a NFT project is really community based, and you're gonna have to make everybody feel like they're a part of the movement as well, right? So if I had a character, then I had to create the same character but in variations, right? Some with a green shirt, some with a purple shirt, because everybody has different preferences. So now everybody could be the character as well. And that's that type of stuff I started picking up with Veve and the Veve community and watching everybody else around me work. And that's what, because I never understood the concept of recreating the same piece over and over and over. Even to some of my friends at the current moment, I would have to explain to them, it's like, yo, these are tickets. Everybody wants to have the same thing, but not the same thing. Right. And that's something that I had that changed for me when I started this project, and it started just really coming together with the space. So this is the KidArcade character, obviously. He's a mixture of all the 8-bit characters that we know of, right? And all the Nintendo games, Zelda, Metroid. So all of these characters have a little Link. They all have a little bit of all different characters, and I create them as I go along, depending on what's going on. For example, I'm releasing some Santa ones tomorrow, so I'm gonna have like maybe 5 of them with a Santa hat. And so these are basically
seasonal exclusives.
Yeah, season exclusive or based off of Veve drops. So when Veve drops a character, maybe I'll drop 3 of that character, like the Ultraman, and I dropped a few Ultramans versions of the character.
That's awesome. That's awesome. How long did this take you to make?
You know what? I made each one by hand. So I actually sat there and drew each thing, each concept on this, even the animated ones. I don't know how to program. I'm not a computer savvy in that sense. So, but I just make things happen, right? So,
How many of these are there if you drew
three.
them all by hand?
I'm making 300. In the moment, there's like maybe 250 or a little bit
You
less.
made 250 of these?
Yeah. So when I
Wow.
released this project, I had originally released the comic book cover. I had drawn that first
Okay.
before I decided to do the NFT project. So I
Mhm.
did the comic cover. So I wanted to do it as a giveaway
Right.
because everybody loves comic books, right? We all love comics. We all go for the comic drops. So
We're in the game.
I wanted to give away a big piece of artwork that was comic related. And
Okay.
so I did the digital cover.
Trying to find
And then when I did the digital cover, I realized I might as well just start the NFT project. So then it forced me to create this character first before I released the comic book. So I started,
Mm.
so then I created this project, and then
Mhm.
whoever held this got the airdrop of the comic book. And that's
Right.
what made me want to create artwork every month. So now I could do airdrops every month with original art, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and another thing, just real quick, because I know I'm mad excited right now.
No, I
So
love it.
when I dropped the comic book cover, one
Mhm.
of the something because I'm very critical of my own artwork. So when I
Mhm.
looked at it, if I wasn't myself and I was to look at that, the first thing I would say to myself is like, "Where's the comic book?" And
Right.
it started bugging me for like maybe weeks, right? So I currently fit with my shout outs to B-Boy Steve Zoo. He's an Omi homie. He's the one that got me into Veve. He's
Okay.
been at my house. We've been working on the comic book and we solidified a storyboard. We're in the visual aspect and we're writing a comic book. So whoever has a comic book cover is gonna get a free physical comic.
Are you serious? So
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
the cover.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah. I got airdrop one because I bought one of the Kid Arcades. I got Metroid and Super Mario World.
That's
Sick.
fire.
Yeah. So nobody knows. This is my first time saying this out loud, but whoever owns the comic, the digital, is gonna get a physical. So we're working on a physical comic book, guys. It's coming, and I got a roadmap that I was gonna have ready now, but I'm gonna put it out on the first. I have a roadmap for all next year. I got a comic book. I got a toy. I got some one posters that I'm working on, and
Wow.
we're gonna do a big
There we
2023.
go. That's how we
My
got to
dude,
do it. Yes.
my dude is spitting alpha in here, and I know that some people don't realize, but you also have a Discord that you spread some of this alpha in advance. Like I knew I knew that you were gonna be airdropping the comic book covers
Mhm.
because you had announced it. And so if you definitely keep up with the utility and all the news in the Discord, but
Yeah.
oh,
Before I put out the artwork, so I do a physical piece of artwork every month.
okay.
I usually post the behind the scenes 2 weeks or while I'm working on it on the Discord.
Right.
So, before I put it out on Twitter or the public sees it, everything's on my Discord first.
Hell yeah. And now you were also talking about just different events and galleries. And I went to your first one, man. I went to me and Tony were there
Yeah,
at your
yeah.
first
Oh,
Veve
no.
Arcade gallery.
Yeah. That was fire.
Man, before I play that video,
Mhm.
what was the process of preparing for that? And like, what's kind of the plan for that?
You know what? It was a very stressful one.
Hell
It,
yeah, it was.
it was so stressful because I hold myself. I try to be critical of my own work. So
Mhm.
when I created, if it's not enough, I don't sleep.
Yeah.
I'm 24/7. So when I told everybody a month ago, a month before the show, I'm like, all right, guys, we're gonna put a show together. I can really realize what it took to make it happen.
Right.
So when I started creating all the artwork, right,
Right.
was one time consuming process, and I had to animate it, and then building the spatial gallery was crazy because I didn't really started using spatial until like maybe 5 days before the event. Because it
Oh,
was
you're a wild child.
it was I had to create all the artwork and just creating all the assets took the whole month,
Yeah.
And once I had that, I figured I'm gonna build the space once I have everything. And it was like maybe the week of that Wednesday where I started building the space and it kept crashing on me. I had to figure out how to save it. I couldn't. It would erase on me. So it was really really stressful in that sense. But my thought was, we already know that we're gonna have a Veve verse and it's a spatial based type of situation where it looks like spatial and the experience might be just like it. But people aren't used to being on a space like this, right? We still have a year. So to me, and I had a lot of friends there that aren't even on Veve or NFT users. I had regular people on there.
Yeah.
And this was just a way to like bring them on board,
Yeah.
right? It's an onboard for them and getting them used to it. So after a year of, oh my God, there's this spatial, you know, people are going to get used to it. And it's going to be a thing where kids are going to have birthday parties on spatial.
Right.
This is going to be the future. So I'm just trying to get my people used to it already. So if I start now and every month I have a show, when the Veveverse comes, my people are already waiting for that.
Right. And they're waiting for your show in the Veveverse, right?
Yeah.
You from an outside community will have developed a community ready for the Veveverse and excited about it because they've seen derivatives of the collectibles through your art. Right? Like you have Todd Batman's, and I want to show this video because you sent this earlier, and this is awesome, man. I'm glad that you covered it because you know me, I'm always like, hey, record it. And so definitely, man. This is the first gallery for Veve Arcade. It's Light Parade, right? This is your
Light Parade, yeah.
So the series
the name comes from the Light Electric Parade at Disneyland.
Ooh.
So when Disneyland ends at the end of the evening, they close down the Disney town and they open up Main Street and they have a parade with floats and characters and everybody comes out and everybody's covered in lights. So when I was a kid, that was so magical. So now that we got Disney on the app, that was a way of reflecting that energy, you know.
Let's go. So you so are you going to be dropping them in seasons?
The which one? The Light Parade?
Like the Light Parade. Like is this like season 1?
You know that my next show. So I have some of the assets for my next show, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm gonna name the show something different every month, or keep the same thing going. That's where I'm at right now. So you'll find out in the Discord.
Okay, yeah, hit the Discord. But let's check out this gallery real quick. Oh, hey.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, they go Queen. I like that.
Yeah. So I had all the collectibles, and each one was animated, but I wanted to go around and animate it as I was talking about it. I would animate them one by one. Yeah, that's a steamboat. And these were not for sale, guys. These are not for sale. These are for entertainment purposes only. I just built the collection. I'm building the space. It's just an art show.
Yeah,
it's just a display.
Look at that, bro. People are getting it.
Yeah, we were having a dance party.
Colors the colors that's into the art, man, is so fire, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, you really made these like they look. It's crazy because they look like the art from the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I really wanted.
Oh yeah, I have people doing the shoulder. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say what I really wanted to make happen here was, when we have a Veveverse and we have when we get a Veveverse situation, right? This is just me. I want to have all my Batman stuff on the wall, right? I want to have my Bat Cowl. I want to have my Todd. I want to have my blue and yellow Todd. I'm gonna have my purple and red Todd.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
you know about that one?
My burgundy and gold Todd.
Yeah.
And I want to create artwork that you can put along with your collection that could possibly match the colors. And people are nerds like that, right? I'm a nerd like that. If I have a Wolverine statue, I want a Wolverine poster. All the Wolverine posters I can have. And I just want to fill up my room with that type of stuff, So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to decorate your Veveverse home.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, I also heard you in the past you said that you would want to implement like the gaming. Is that something that you could see yourself doing too in your rooms in spatial? Like if there's some games incorporated in the future, would you add that?
I've been looking at the arcades. Well, there's a few things that I've had in mind. I'm not gonna get too into them at the moment, but I do. I'm currently in developing chessboard plates and board games. So that way, if Veve doesn't give us a checkerboard, then I'm gonna have a Veve Arcade checkerboard that you can use your mighties on and just play chess on your own with your friends and stuff like that, right? Like I want to develop the board.
Oh, that's cool.
Like
You're
just
developing
the board.
a digital one or a physical one?
The digital one.
That's dope.
Wow. That's
and for example, like I'm not gonna talk about it too much, but it'll be like, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
Bottom line is, I am looking into in the Veve verse. I want to have entertainment. I want to be in charge of entertainment. You know, that's what I'm good at. I'm not good at the crypto side. I'm not good at any of that. I don't even follow Omi like that, even though I do have an Omi bag. I don't
There you
follow
go.
it. I don't follow it, and I don't care about the price. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know?
Hey, well, we could do both. We could do both.
And we are gonna do both. We are gonna do both.
Man, that's so crazy, dude. Like, I gotta say, I commend you heavily on just like the work that you put in. And I mean, you basically just told us that you taught yourself a skill in 5 days before you actually had to present. That's like us being like, hey man, we're gonna do a comedy show, and then we just start organizing it 5 days before. It's like that's
well, I had a month. And creating the assets is hard.
Yeah, the assets was the biggest thing, and I think, you know, building those first made sense, right? Because you don't need a room if you don't have art to put it in.
Yeah, I didn't even bother with it. I have a spatial account because I don't know if you guys know Dez from the Spaces.
Yeah. Of course, I know Dez. Me and Dez got in debates about AI.
Oh, fresh. I went to his surprise birthday party, and that was the first time I used spatial. Really? And I didn't use it after that. So, you know, during the show, the whole month, I was like, I need to go on spatial, but it's like, that's the easiest thing to probably figure out once I have all the art right.
Right. That makes hella sense. Yeah. Because you're not going to be able to whip up, hella art pieces last minute like that.
No.
So yeah. So if you're tuning in right now, we are on KidArcade's with his NFT collection. Mm-hmm. And he was just telling the story about how he did it. A lot of the utility, for those that missed it, there's going to be airdrops. Holders of his comic book digital cover will be getting physical comics. And I don't know if this is, I assume it's okay, but I remember that you were saying that you're kind of looking for people who are interested in being creative in the universe that you're building, like writers, things like that. So if anybody watching, obviously, it's all love, but
yeah. If you're watching this right now and you're an artist and you're trying to set it off like Queen Latifah, hit me up. Hit me up because we could do a collaboration. And it's just not enough if it's just one person. I think we need like 10 galleries a month, like we need 2 or 3 galleries a week from different people. So if anybody wants to collaborate or needs help getting it cracking, let me know and we can work together.
Right. And most of the utility, it's kind of like a recur pass or a bat cow. Holding a KidArcade NFT gets you access to majority of the utility. Am I right?
Yes. There's a few things, and I'm always adding utility randomly, right? I'm always gifting people 1-of-1 pieces of art on my as an airdrop. I'm a tattoo artist. I have a tattoo studio in Vegas. I'm currently getting my second location. I have artwork in the studio. I wish I had it on me. If you come in with the NFT, you get 20% off your tattoos. Shout outs to Veve Vault. He came to my studio a month ago, showed his NFT, and he got a tattoo and he got his discount, y'all.
Let's go. Hey. That's awesome, man.
So I'm a tattoo artist too, y'all. So, I always give utility to my stuff, and more to come.
That's dope.
Badass. That is badass. Well, we are wrapping up. But we did you want to do a giveaway? We can maybe even push that back to on our next feature, our next Sunday. We had talked earlier, and we want to do a giveaway for everybody who's in this stream.
Yeah, that sounds dope. Sounds dope.
So, not everybody, but enter to win.
Right.
Right. You're over here giving hundreds because we have thousands of people in here.
Let's give them all away.
And are there any more of the covers of the digital covers?
I believe there is a few more. Yeah. I believe there's a few more. Okay. I haven't really checked because I've been really busy this week. But there should be some. There's no more secret rares because somebody actually DM'd me about a secret rare, and I was like, man, they're sold out. I can't do it.
Right. So Tony, how do we want to do this? Do we want to take their Twitter handles again right
Yeah,
now,
I
or
think we take their
shout outs to my lady. My lady's in the building.
yeah.
yo, who's your lady?
DJ Cricket.
Oh yeah, it's Young Cricket.
Let's go, Cricket.
Let's go, Cricket.
We got Jay East in here. We got Hamoon in here.
So
we got Blood in here, of course.
just drop your Twitter handles. And we'll be on. We'll just be talking a little bit, but drop your Twitter handles. That way we can enter you into the giveaway contest. And I mean, we can even have it to where we give them to you. And I know you sometimes do Sundays streams, but it's Christmas.
Okay.
Might not be.
If I'm still gonna do a stream this weekend, I'm gonna do a Christmas holiday special.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. If you give me the list of Twitter names, then in the beginning of the show or like in the middle of the show, I'll stop and then we'll do the Veve Bros giveaway and then we'll announce the winner on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll announce the winner Sunday.
Awesome.
Drop those Twitters right now, guys. Drop those Twitters for the one time.
Drop those Twitters for the one time.
Yo, G Money, sloppy floppers. You almost won that duck race, bro. I was hype, my boy.
Hype.
Yo, yeah. G
out of
Money was so close. Did you get a chance to check out the Metashima stream?
No. This week has been the craziest week for me.
Don't worry about it.
I've just been like so busy.
For everybody, bro.
But I've been wanting to go and grab one. You know, I don't want to take up the stream's time, but we gotta talk about the digital dogs.
Nah, digital dogs, bro. Let's talk about it. You're on.
Let's talk about it.
I'm about to dip. I don't know.
yeah, we are about to dip. Hey, enter your Twitter. Tony, are you getting these?
Huh?
Are you getting these?
I be feeling bad. Like I already won one. I'm not going to no more.
I don't mean that. I mean like, are you gathering the Twitter handles?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can even go back on the stream and look at the live chat.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, Metashima for sure. But you're talking about digital dogs, you were saying?
Yeah.
Did you? I just got my vials. I got 2 vials for staking labs.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with it, you know, and it sucks because I'm gonna end up doing a video on digital dogs.
Yeah,
because like throughout the learning process of anything, I'll once I've done learning it, then I could just shoot a quick video on it. So I might do a digital dogs video soon.
There you go. That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna be having the head dude of digital.
Dogs.
What? Yeah, he's gonna be on one of our feature Fridays coming up. So
that's fresh.
Yeah. So definitely enter your Twitter handles. We are about to hop off. But definitely the best place to hey.
Oh,
don't
get him.
You got served.
I used to be a beast back in the day. Your boy don't dance that much anymore, but I pay the rent. So definitely we're gonna have definitely go check out the OpenSea collection KidArcade. The best way to make sure that you're getting the right link to the collection is to join the Discord. So join Veve Arcade's Discord, hop in there. We have fun talks, we have behind the scenes stuff. He lets us know what's going on, usually well beforehand, and even if not, it's in there, and if you're in there, then you're in it to win it. So definitely support Veve Arcade. That being said,
yes,
I'm Grandison Crawford,
and I'm Tony Get the Omi,
and I'm Arcade.
Hell yeah, we've been Veve Bros. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you when we're looking at you. Peace.